Hey, what is going on, guys? XpertFusion here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys my review for The Walking Dead Season 9 finale, which is titled The Storm. So, I've heard a lot of mixed opinions on this episode so far, and it's only been out for like 10 minutes now, honestly. But from what I've seen on Twitter during the episode, live tweets and all that, there's very mixed feelings about it. I personally liked it. For the most part. I mean, it definitely didn't feel like a finale, yeah. But I don't really care, because last week's episode felt like a finale. So it was just like, almost like we just got an extra episode in a way. That's what it felt like to me. It didn't really feel like a premiere either, though. It kind of just felt like a middle of the season episode. But I was completely fine with it ending off the season. I thought it ended it off quite well. Yes, there is a few things I want to point out that I didn't like about the episode, but they're not big enough things to the point where it's really that worth mentioning, but I'm still going to mention them anyways. I'll mention them first just to get them out of the way, and then I'll go into what I liked and all that, and kind of plans for the future as well, because I have some ideas for what I want to do for future videos, particularly about Season 10 and predictions and stuff. But what I didn't like. So first of all, the Carol and Ezekiel stuff. Now, I didn't hate it. I'm not opposed to them breaking up or whatever. I don't really care. I think they'll come back together anyways in next season. But I thought it was really weird how it was done. Like, it was kind of just felt like it was out of nowhere almost. Like, I feel like there's no build up for it, you know? There was nothing leading towards it. And I know you couldn't really do build up previously, because obviously Henry's death was the start of it. And obviously there might have been a lot more stuff going on between the 3-month time jump that we just never saw. But it would have been nice to see at least a little bit more than what we got, because it felt so out of place, and it felt weird. The dialogue was off during that scene. Like, she was just like out of nowhere, I don't think I can stay here. I'm gonna go to the hilltop in the morning or whatever. Like, she didn't really say she was breaking up with him, and then she just takes off the ring, and then Ezekiel's like, I'll never stop loving you. It just felt weird. I don't know. People praise Angela's dialogue, how it's so much better than Gimple's, but I don't know who wrote that, but that didn't sound right to me at all, to be honest. Another thing that kind of not freaked me out, but kind of pissed me off, first of all, when they left with Negan, did they really trust Negan? I mean, maybe something happened, I don't know, but they trusted Negan when they were leaving that building to go to the other building in Alexandria. They trusted Negan to be completely attached to anything. I thought they would have had him handcuffed up, attached to a rope or something, and they would be dragging him or something. You know what I mean? I didn't think they would just let him go and just have him be chilling side by side with everyone else. I just don't think that's something they would have done. And the fact that they did was kind of weird to me. And what was even weirder was the fact that when Judith went running off for Dog, Negan was the only one who went after her. That kind of felt weird too. You mean to tell me Rosita, Gabriel, or Sadiq, none of them wanted to go after Judith? I don't know. That felt kind of strange to me. But it wasn't awful to the point where I was like, I can't stand the episode. The snow effects were cool, awesome, really, really great. But there was a few scenes here and there, especially the ones when Negan was saving Judith. It was just way too much snow on the screen. You could not see anything. I understand that's kind of part of the atmosphere. It's supposed to be like that because it's all snowy. It's a blizzard. You're not going to be able to see that well in a blizzard. But there's a certain extent where it's like, bro, I gotta be able to tell what's going on at least, And I do think they could have done a couple more cooler things with the whole snow thing, because this is obviously the only episode we're going to have snow. Let's be real here. They ain't going to do it again for a long time. This was a one-in-a-lifetime type thing for The Walking Dead, at least for this show. I don't know, maybe Fear the Walking Dead, or not this season of Fear, because this season of Fear is still pretty damn south, so I doubt we'll get snow. But maybe in the movies we'll have some snow. That'd be nice. But yeah, nonetheless, I love the episode. I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was great development all around. I loved the stuff with Lydia and Carol. I loved the stuff with Daryl and Lydia. I loved the stuff with Negan the most. Negan saving Judith. That was the best. I loved this Negan redemption arc. It's amazing. I'm really excited for the future of that. And before I end the video, because like I said, this is just a first impressions review. All my first impression review are pretty short. They're just first reactions and stuff like that. I do want to say what I'm planning on doing for season 10. I am planning on writing out, like, if I were to be writing season 10 of The Walking Dead, I'm going to do a whole video series where I plan out scene for scene, not dialogue for dialogue. I'm not going to write a whole script for the entirety of season 10, but I'm going to write scene for scene of all the events, like a whole plot synopsis from start to finish for if I was writing season 10, how I would write it from episode 1 all the way to episode 16. I'm going to do that probably within the next few months. I'm going to try to write it out, spend some time to just plan things, having it based off of just my own ideas, as well as basing off, precedent of what they built up in season 9, as well as what's been going on in the comics. Keeping in mind stuff like the fact that Michonne will be leaving next season, so I have to write that in somehow. Maggie might be coming back. We don't really know that, but I'll probably write in her coming back in some way, shape, or form. I also got to make sure I keep consistent with the universe, consistent with the other shows, the movies and stuff like that. It's gonna be a fun ride. I'm gonna enjoy myself. It's gonna be more what I want to happen, less of what I think's gonna happen. Because usually what I think is going to happen is usually pretty different than what I want to happen. Like, I'm gonna write Maggie coming in, right? But is that gonna happen? I don't know. It's what I want to happen though. But obviously there's some things that kind of have to happen just because of casting reasons and stuff like that. And Michonne wanting to leave, I have to write that in. So I'm gonna write that in somehow. It's gonna be a fun ride, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. I'm gonna share every episode with you guys as I go along. I'm gonna do like one video for each episode probably, and I'll just talk through it, let you guys know exactly what I have happening for each episode. And I challenge you to do the same. I love writing stuff. I'm really a fan of writing stories. I'm actually writing some stuff for other Walking Dead related series and spin-off ideas. I love writing them. They're just fun, even though they're not going anywhere. I'm not going to be the creator of the show or anything, and I know that. It's just something to do on the free time, and it's nice to look at it and be like, yo, I just wrote a whole season of my own Walking Dead series. It's a fun time, and I enjoy doing it, and I want to share it with you guys. So when I finish completely writing out the entirety of season 10, putting in my own character deaths, probably introducing my own characters as well that aren't a part of the universe yet. I'll introduce, comic book characters that are from the comics into the show throughout, the entirety of season 10. It's going to be the whole of season 10. I'm going to try to do it before the trailer comes out, though. Try to finish it before July when the trailer comes out, because once the trailer comes out, that's going to completely throw off my predictions for like the first 5 episodes, basically, because the trailer is going to, sway a lot of what I write, and I don't want it to sway anything. I want to just write exactly what I feel like I want to happen, kind of what I think is going to happen in some ways, but more so what I want to happen. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the finale in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.